What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are here with the final episode of season 1 for True Detective. Now I am ready to go. Hopefully you guys are ready as well for this finale. I've been enjoying this series so far. Season 1, man. Is it one of the greatest TV shows of all time? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? Probably not. This type of writing, incredible writing, this type of acting, this type of storyline is nothing new, right? Did it exceed my expectations so far? Definitely. I was not expecting what I'm seeing. I did not expect it to go this way. I really did not. I expected something different, and they really surprised me. They really did. So here we are. We're gonna wrap it up, and then after this video, I'll definitely be reviewing season 1 and how they reveal things, how they did, what is the wrap up, how did they come about. We got Russ and Marty working together, so let's see how it goes, man. Let's see how it goes. Let's do it. Bye, Daddy. This is, you know,
Good walk.
as I said, this kind of structure for writing,
Top-notch walk this
you know,
morning.
it's not new.
Top-notch.
You get what I'm saying?
Constitutional.
I think in one of the reviews I did say that it's probably somebody that we've met already in the show.
Come up with me, Laplace, here, and let me comfort you in your distress.
You're gonna make fun of me again.
Know why to do a thing like that, huh? Is it because you're not so bright? Because of your head being so slow and like...
Oh, you better let me go, because I'll burn your eggs.
Is that his grandmother? All right. These are some set of weird people. God damn, where are they?
You can listen, kneecap. I gotta ask you again. Take it out of the bag and put it in the machine. Why are you showing me this? The little girl's the one you said went to see your daddy, Marie Fontenot, circa 1990.
I took a missing juvenile report, and when I went back to follow up on it, the file said report made an error. I never wrote that. So I marched it right into the sheriff, Ted Childress. He did it. He said he'd changed it, that he knew the mother and the father. It was a niece once removed from him or something. I just follow what the big man says. It's how this all works. I tried to get back with the mother. She was gone. She split. The file was gone. Nobody said a word. Later that year, I was in state CID on Ted's recommendation. Nobody ever gave me a reason to second guess it. It's chain of command, right?
I don't think he's lying. As far as he knows.
As far as I know. What the fuck is with you, man?
It'd be a whole lot safer if we staged something, Marty. Sent the Maserati over the guardrail.
Say it'll be safer if they kill him. Not kill him, I mean, if they stage killing him.
We're gonna hang on to your phone and your gun till we get safe. Mail them to you once we know we are. That work for you, Steve?
You can bet your ass it doesn't.
I'm gonna give you a couple reasons why you won't. First off, we found this tape in your possession. It's a video of the little girl that you said was not missing. Second off, all findings are with lawyers ready to be forwarded to media outlets, Feds, CID, U.S. attorneys. Should either one of us get sworn a warrant, or either one of us just fall off the face of the fucking earth as people are wont to do in your neck of the woods. So just think about that little girl, Steve. Hey, one other thing, Steve. Got an old sniper pal, all right? Contract's already been paid. Me or Marty, we see cuffs or coffins, you're gonna end up in the dirt. Then we're gonna smear your name.
I got something coming for you, baby. Your psycho bit don't curb me, boy. You hear me?
Thought he was joking.
I strike you as more of a talker or a doer, Steve?
That's my fucking car! God damn it!
Behind that ass.
You motherfuckers! Fuck you!
Why green ears? I mean, assuming that's our guy.
I don't know exactly. My thinking was it was probably Lee's of some kind. You know, because we do know that he came at her through the woods. Oh, what you thinking?
Looking for 95 door-length canvassing photos. You
Why?
Well, Russ, come over here. Now, you think back then, does that look like a fresh paint job to you?
Green ears.
Yeah. Maybe they were sticking out his hat. Maybe he painted that house. You know, when she told me, she said not to blame you, that it wasn't your choice. You were drunk and she made it happen.
Everybody's got a choice, Marty. Shit, I sure blamed you.
Blame me for what?
We're pushing a good woman to the point where she had to use me, use our partnership to get rid of you. Just being a lying sack of shit.
You know, she couldn't have used you. You didn't want some.
There you go. Everybody's got a choice. And yet
I like
she still
that.
cares about you. You went to see her, I take it. She came by the bar.
What? When?
She was just checking on you. Want to make sure I wasn't getting you in any trouble.
You should have fucking told me.
Maybe. I guess. Reckon it was best to just avoid her name. Didn't want to invite judgment. She never liked being judged.
No, you're right. I don't. Not by you.
Well, I didn't say a word.
Well, I could read it all over your face.
Well, then your problem's with your face, not mine.
It's hard to find something in a man who rejects people as much as you do. You know that?
I never told you how to live your life, Marty.
No. You just sat in judgment.
Look, as sentient meat, however illusory our identities are, we craft those identities by making value judgments. Everybody judges, all the time. Now, you got a problem with that, you're living wrong.
What's scented meat?
What's scented meat?
Do you happen to remember who it was that painted your house?
Well, yes. I don't remember the name, but they were nice men. They've worked for our parish. Yard work, house painting. My church, they got a discount. Good work for fair pay back then.
Do you remember, by any chance, names or just any other details?
I remember they charged $250 for the whole house exterior. And one of the men, the younger one, he had scarring along the bottom of his face.
Miss Lily, back then, did you or your husband work?
My husband, Butch, he's always worked. He was offshore for city services.
Did he pay his taxes?
Always. What good it did him.
Thank you so much. You've been really helpful.
Thank you.
On the background on Billy Childers, find his son.
Okay. Here we go. William Lee Childress, born to Lisbeth Childress, 1944, Erath. No son showing. Address DMV, old license. Highway 27 South.
One of the feds, one a state CID, one a state attorney, one the U.S. attorney. 2 national papers, 2 to local papers, 2 to national channels. It's the whole story. Near as we got it. A copy of the tape in each one, the case files, our depositions, everything we got. Now, 24 hours passes and I don't stop you. Mail them all out. Then lay low a while.
Why'd you call me? Why not my partner?
You I can read, him I can't.
And why would you need to do that? What have you two been doing? All those late nights? Your offices the last month?
Christ, so that's it? That's all you got?
Ain't for you to know. But I know you've been pulling case files all over South Louisiana. It's about Cole's theory, way back. He's fucking with you. He's a manipulator, sociopath. You know this.
Do you know about Sam Tuttle? All the branches of the family. The, Marsh Cole, devil worship, child sacrifices.
You sound like Cole. It points in every direction but him, huh?
Man, I knew you were gonna say that.
You know something. You're obstructing.
We don't know. But we're following up an idea. Maybe nothing, but time comes, we know we got something. You get a call, you gonna do the right thing?
You're speaking riddles to me, white man. You sound like Cole. Again.
We get something, do you want the call or you want it to go to someone else?
Did you understand that? Jesus, man.
Just make sure you come running.
All right, here we go. It's about to go down.
Call Papania.
Shit, can't get a signal.
That's convenient.
This is the place.
Do you really think they got a phone line out here, though? In the middle of nowhere.
Hello. Pardon me, ma'am. We're professional surveyors and got lost on these back roads like a couple of greenhorns. Cell phone is getting no service out here. Is there any way that I could use your phone?
Well, we don't have no phone, mister.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. No, I said! Stop it over there! I kept you. Water around here is not real good. I think you should go now.
Where is he?
All around us. Before you were born. And after you die. No! No! Get out of my house, mister!
Marty, clear the house.
Did he kill the dog? Bruh.
Don't move. On your knees, now. On your knees, now.
No.
Y'all going out in the woods, man. Y'all should have brought a satellite phone or something. Y'all should have known y'all don't get no damn cell service out in these damn woods. God damn. That is creepy. Disgusting, man, the way how they live. And they have like car freshener.
Everybody, here's a phone. Where's yours?
He's gonna come for you. He's worse than anybody. No, you.
Where's your fucking phone?
One thing I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna. That's one thing I never do as a police officer. This is why I chase nobody in no damn woods. Because you must be crazy. Because it's such an uncontrolled environment, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so unpredictable. You can't just go chase somebody by yourself in the woods. I know Russ is not, he's not police anymore, but they advise you not to do that shit. Call for backup, man.
Come on inside, little breeze.
Bruh.
You blessed Bridget. The wall. Acolytes. Witnesses to my journey.
It's crazy.
Lovers. I'm not ashamed.
Nuts. Place is hella creepy, dude. Now is not the time, bruh.
Take off your mask.
Gee. Bruh. Crap. Right in the abdomen, man. Bro, what? Got his ass. Ah, God, it doesn't seem like Russ is gonna survive this, though, man. God damn it. Bruh.
You got me pretty good, Marty. No, it ain't bad.
It ain't bad. I guess he found the phone. It's gonna be too late, man.
Here! Here, we're here!
You talk some, but this group of guys, pedophiles and so forth, voodoo worship. Man Cole shot dead was the old man's son. No records. Girl was at least a half sister. DNA comparison.
Stop. Really, man. Stop. I don't want to hear it.
The girl was his half sister,
Still
bro.
cataloging everything. But knife casts came back from that shed. One of them matched our Lake Charles case. Another matched Orlane's wounds. Had his prints. Look, man, we owe you on this collar.
How's Rust?
Hasn't woke up. Been in a
He's
coma
in-
since surgery.
Well,
They came
at
by
least he's
when we first
alive.
got here.
In the meantime, the state attorney general and the FBI have discredited rumors that the accused was in some way related to the family of Louisiana Senator Edwin Tuttle.
Wow, you gotta be kidding me. Still covering up some shit. Still covering up some shit, man.
What are you doing here?
Nothing. Nurse said I could come in.
Are you watching me sleep?
Well, you know what? I just got here. I was gonna leave, but then you woke up. Jesus, what's your fucking problem?
Nothing. What's your problem?
Not a care in the world.
I saw him, Marty. He was mowing that schoolyard in Pelican Island. And I
Yeah.
couldn't tell how tall he was. 'Cause he was sitting and his face was dirty, but I saw him.
That's what's bugging you.
Tuttle's committing the video. We didn't get them all.
Yeah, and we ain't gonna get them all. That ain't what kind of world it is, but we got ours.
I'm not supposed to be here.
Yeah. Well, I'll come back by tomorrow, buddy.
Why?
Don't ever change, man.
The most unusual friends.
We were getting engaged. I got a nicer ribbon.
Let's get out from under this roof, huh?
Good idea.
Or maybe that was a different move.
You fucking be here, Marty. I believe no shit is the proper response to that observation.
No, I don't mean like that. I mean something else.
Well, so, talk to me, Russ.
There was a moment, I know, when I was under in the dark, that something, whatever I'd been reduced to, not even consciousness, it was a vague awareness in the dark. And I could feel my definitions fading. And beneath that darkness, there was another kind. It was deeper. Warm, like a substance. I could feel, man. And I knew my daughter waited for me there. So clear. I could feel her. Feel him. I could feel a piece of my pop, too. was like I was a part of everything that I ever loved. And we were all, the three of us, just fading out. And all I had to do was let go. And I did. I said, darkness, yeah. And I disappeared. But I could still feel her love there. Even more than before. Nothing. Nothing but that love. And I woke up.
Didn't you tell me one time, dinner, once maybe, about you used to make up stories about the stars?
Yeah, it was in Alaska, under the night skies.
Yeah, you used to lay there and look up. Yeah, at the stars.
Yeah, you remember I never watched the TV till I was 17, so there wasn't much to fucking do out there besides walk around, explore.
And look up at the stars and make up stories. Like what?
I tell you, Marty, I've been up in that room looking out those windows every night here, just thinking. It's just one story. The oldest.
What's that?
Light versus dark.
Well, I know we ain't in Alaska, but it appears to me that the dark has a lot more territory.
Yeah. You're right about that.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. Hey.
You know what?
She pointed me in the direction of that car, man. I had enough of my fucking life in the hospital.
Jesus. No. You know what? I'd protest, but it occurs to me that you're unkillable. You want to go back, get clothes or anything?
Anything I left back there, I don't need. You know, you're looking at her on the sky thing.
How's that?
I want to say it was only dark. Yes, any lights went in.
Guys, when I say certain things on this channel, you know, it's always sometimes in the back of my head, I'm thinking, what is it that I really want to portray, right? What do I really want to say? How do I say it? You know, not necessarily to make everybody feel comfortable or like what I have to say, but it's more of what relies, or what stays, I should say, in the truth. You know what I'm saying? The truth. The uncontested truth, right? And I always go into my reviews thinking about that, thinking about what just transpired, what I just watched, especially when I'm doing season reviews or even, series reviews as well, right? So we're going to talk about season 1 of True Detective. And then I'm going to give it a score because I don't know if the story continues in season 2 or 3. For the most part, from what I've heard, is that it's a completely different storyline in season 2. I don't know how true that is. I'm just telling you what I've heard, right? So we're gonna judge this and say this was 8 episodes of just a show, right? These were 8 episodes of a show, a completed storyline of what's come and what I thought of it, right? So I would say that the rewatchability of me watching season 1 again is very high. I'm gonna tell you guys why I would watch it season 1 again. I would watch it again because I would love to pick up on some of those nuances and stuff that I might have missed, that other things that that pieces of dialogue that I might have missed, that could have that they usually there's little stuff that happens during the show that really tells you what is really going on, who's doing all of this and all that stuff. For the most part, they did a good job to hide the truth from you. You know what I'm saying? As I said before, I think in one of my reviews I did say that it might turn out to be somebody that these guys have either passed in passing, somebody that we weren't paying attention to, or something like that we least suspect. And it turns out to be true. As I said, this structure is not new, so it's not groundbreaking TV. You get what I'm saying? This structure of writing, of especially in anything that involves law enforcement and detective work and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, you can find this on if you back in the day, I used to be basically addicted to Law and Order, right? The original Law and Order. Not I watched SVU as well, but I stopped watching SVU after a while because it was just getting repetitive. Like something that's going on for 19, 20 seasons, been around for 20 years. After a while, it gets pretty repetitive. Like the storylines become very repetitive. They're not tackling anything new, so it's a lot, and it's very episodic, for the most part, right? So it gets, what I'm saying, you're watching the same story play out every time, you know what I'm saying? All of these other stuff, right? So for me, when it comes on to this story and True Detective, as I said, it's not groundbreaking TV, but it's riveting because the way how the actors portrayed throughout it and how the story was told, it's not unique, but it was done very well. It was riveting TV. It was attention grabbing, right? So I enjoyed it very much. You know what I'm saying? I watched the first 4 episodes one time, and then I watched the other 4 another time, the other half of the season. So I enjoyed it. I wanted to knock it out in one weekend, but as you guys know of what happened at the time, right? So the situation is this: when it comes on to this series, when it comes on to what I want to say about it, let's talk about the acting first, right? The acting, the atmosphere, everything that the direction of this show did for this season was top notch. They did a very good job of putting you into that atmosphere of just an atmosphere of fear, right? Of just anxious. You're feeling like, you know what I'm saying, you're out there with these 2 guys trying to find who this person is, you know what I'm saying? And then the relationship between these 2 characters as well played out very well. They showed us what's going on in their interpersonal lives. They didn't just say, oh, these are two cops trying to find a killer. They expanded on that, showed us their family life, showed us, how to interact with each other. All these other things that they did in the show was top notch. And I believe in some ways that's what makes it a little unique. It's just that family aspect that they explored, the relationship between Marty and his daughters and his wife, right? And it's also one of the things that they explored during the show as well is forgiveness. And it was to be honest, a huge part of the show is forgiveness. I mean, and it's one of the things that I practice in life. Like, you don't have to be around somebody that you forgive. You don't have to forgive them and still be friends with them. You get what I'm saying? Like, nobody's telling you have to, but one thing you have to do is forgive people, because if you don't forgive others, you know what I'm saying, who's to say that you deserve forgiveness when you do something wrong, right? It doesn't mean that you gotta hang around with the person. You forgive them, you know what I'm saying? You gotta forgive also and still be aware. And one of the things that I like about this is what he talked about at the end, before they went and got the guy, right? Before they got to the property in episode 8. Russ was in the car and he was talking about choice. That's one thing that we have in life, and I talk about it all the time, is that choice is a thing that everybody has. We all make a choice. Don't ever think or ever forgive somebody and tell them, oh, I understand you didn't have a choice. No, that person still had a choice. They chose to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? And the fact of the matter is, it's an undisputable truth, is that we have choice. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. We all have the ability to choose. And that's one thing about free will that we always have. People can say what they want, but at the end of the day, that's one thing that we do have, is that choice. Now, was Russ trying to say that, you know what I'm saying, he doesn't deserve forgiveness? No, he was just trying to help Marty to understand that even though the shit went down, even though she was the one that forced herself on me, I still had a choice. And I chose to do it that way. You get what I'm trying to say? This was saying, oh, he was drunk or whatever. He was cognizant enough to, all right, during the scene, he basically was saying that, he kept asking her, what are you doing here? You get what I'm saying? He kept asking her, what are you doing here? Right? And then he, you know what I'm saying, he screamed at her and tell her to get out. It's one of those things, man, that it's a really touchy thing. I hated to see that, that happened. But as I talked about during the show, man, this is what women do. This is what they do. If you hurt them, a woman will try to do the lowest thing possible to hurt you back. And it always, their first choice is to always go sleep with another guy. Especially, they will choose to, if they want to hurt you deep, which they usually do, they will sleep with somebody that they know is your friend, a family member as well. They will go and sleep with your brother. Okay? They will go and sleep with your cousin. They will go and sleep with your dad. That's how bad it gets, okay? You know what I'm saying? That's how bad it gets. So the aspects of the story that they explored was very welcome to fill the void and the things that were going on around. You know what I'm saying? It felt so grounded. It felt like you were actually a fly on the wall watching them solve a crime and them trying to get their guy, but you were also a part of their lives. You know what I'm saying? A part of their lives. You know what I'm saying? We saw how the girls were You know what I'm saying? When they were little girls, we saw them when they were teenagers, and then at the end we saw them when they were a little more grown up, because we were watching 3 storylines, right? We saw from the beginning when the first Lang, when that girl was set up, the ritual and all of that other stuff, and then we saw them in 2002, right? We saw that storyline, and then we saw I don't know how long it was I think it was 2010. I think that was like 8 years. I don't know what year present time was. That's the thing. Like, I think it was 2012. I think it was like 2012 or something like that. I'm not 100% sure on what the present storyline was, or what year it was. But we were watching, you know, everything that took place from 95 when everything started to 2002. You know what I'm saying? It was just one of those shows, man, that really grab your attention, and the writing, the dialogue, you know what I'm saying? Russ being a little crazy, Marty a cheating bastard. You know what I'm saying? It's it's a regular thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a regular thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a very grounded show, and I really appreciated that. The atmosphere that they set in this show, you know, set in Louisiana, it just felt so authentic and very real, and they really brought it down to earth. Excellent acting from everybody that was on screen. I don't see nobody that was like out of place or anything like that. It didn't felt like they belong or anything like that. So the acting was top notch. You know what I'm saying? The acting was top notch, and I really enjoyed watching this show. The storyline of finding the killer, as I said, nothing groundbreaking there, but I enjoyed the thrill of the ride of getting the guy. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that you got the guy years ago, them even suspecting Russ of this thing, and I was like, I'm not on board with that. That's crazy. Yes, he's a little kooky. Yes, a little crazy, strange. You know what I'm saying? We could say a lot of that stuff about Russ and how he thinks, messed up in the head, all that stuff, but I never believed for 1 second that he could possibly the one that's doing this. It didn't make sense. You get what I'm saying? And the thing about it is too that Marty started to believe what they were saying. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. He started to believe because the stuff that they were saying to him. He started to believe a little bit and he was in denial too, just like me. You know what I'm saying? He was in denial. He was like, there's no way. Russ, yeah, you know, he's a little crazy, but killing someone? Nah. He's not that type of dude to just kill innocents. He's just the type of guy that he's a dog with a bone. You give him a bone, he won't let go of the damn thing. You get what I'm saying? That's the type of person that he is, especially finding a killer. So when he found out that this thing goes a little bit deeper, you know what I'm saying, and it goes a little bit higher from all the stuff that was going on, right? It just goes to show you that this is just how it is, right? Now, I don't know if this whole Tuttle situation gets continued into the other seasons, but we're just not going to see these two guys again. I don't know if that's what they mean by, oh, it's totally different or whatever. If they are continuing the storyline of, you know, find if it's still Louisiana or if this is set in a whole different town or whatever the situation is, let me know in the comment section. I will be doing season 2, guys. It's not like I'm not going to do it. I just want to know if it's a different storyline or if it's a continuation just with different people. You get what I'm saying? Like something like that, because I know they can do that as well. So so let me know in the comment section if that's what it is. But I enjoyed watching True Detective season 1, man. It was a great 8 episodes of just excellent acting. You know, I love to see my dude Matthew McConaughey in his bag, just doing stuff that you know, he's another guy in Hollywood that's just dedicated to his craft. You know what I'm saying? Dedicated to his craft, and you can see it on screen. He's the type of guy that just really goes all out for his roles, no matter what they be, whether they be funny, whether they be serious. He's that type of guy, and I appreciate him for that. You know what I'm saying? So we can enjoy just to see what greatness in acting can be, and what it, you know what I'm saying, just on screen, just watching somebody doing something like that, right? So appreciate it, man. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. That's all I have to say about season 1 of True Detective. It was great. I give it a cool 9.5 out of 10 for the season, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything was just top notch. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there was anything that I said that they could have done better, right? I don't think there was anything that I would have said they could have done better. I enjoyed every minute of it. You know what I'm saying? The storyline was really good. Them getting to the point of finding out who this guy really is and stuff like that. And at the end, even a lesson where we're saying that light eventually will defeat the darkness. It's a pretty good line. I like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want them. I'm glad that they didn't leave it in like a depressed state. You know what I'm saying? Because we were talking about, you know, light versus dark, good versus evil, right? And they didn't leave it in that. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that they ended it with them saying that I think the light is winning, right? So at least there's a positive message at the end of the season, so that was pretty cool. This dude hurt him pretty bad, man, and that's the danger of being in a situation like that. Now me, I would never, I would never, I don't care, I would never. You know what I'm saying? I'm calling for backup 2-3 times over before you get into a situation like that, or at least wait. You know what I'm saying? This guy obviously wasn't running, right? He wasn't running. He was just leading you somewhere because that's his neck of the woods, right? And it would have been just crazy because it's one of those things, like when you're going on a thing like that, you got to let people know where you're going, man. You can't just decide that, you know, this is where we're going to be and this is where we're going to be. You got to let people know you're going out into the middle of nowhere, into some woods. You know what I'm saying? The minute I found out I ain't got no cell service, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I'm out. We're going to drive back out, get some cell service, and say, oh, this is the place. You know what I'm saying? We come back. You're not going to catch me out in no woods, bro. You ain't going to catch me out in no woods. Nope. But as I said, man, story was riveting from start to finish. And to be honest, I kind of enjoyed the thrill of trying to find out a way out, trying to find this killer. I enjoyed that thrill, but I think I enjoyed the slice of life stuff a lot better, right? It was great to see how they did the detective work, right? But man, did I enjoy how they were, you know, the family aspect of the show and showing, you know, the stuff that Marty was doing, and, you know, between him and Russ, the different type of personalities that they are. I think I enjoyed that stuff a lot more. And that was the meat of the show, because we knew, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm saying we kind of knew that they were going to catch their guy, but we were watching the journey as to how they caught their guy, right? I was afraid that one of them or both of them was going to die at the end, because, you know, I was afraid of that, but fortunately they both survived, so that was good. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you guys so much for watching True Detective with me, season 1. We will be doing season 2 and season 3 as well, so look out for those. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. I will catch you guys for the next one, man. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, And don't forget to comment. It's your boy Terabyt Reacts, and I'm out. Peace.